Hello, I'm Andrew Gilliland, director and writer of The Dead Baby.
I'm Dak Feaster, actor and producer.
I'm Brian Stanfield, actor and producer and story.
Brian and I came up with the story with when we were giving Zach script writing advice. That's how creative we are.
We think of things and then they happen.
Dak lives in California, and he came out, and we only had 4 days to shoot his stuff.
Yeah. Was it 4 days or was it 3 days?
It might have been 3 days.
I think it was 3 days.
We bickered a lot.
It was funny hearing about it and not being there.
Brian, you lived in California then too, right?
What? During the Dead Baby? No.
Well, no, yeah, you're right. You lived.
At the fucking
Well, I know you helped.
enemy fortress.
This is Jesse's apartment. He got this land right before we filmed this, and there's a dead bird upstairs.
And wasn't that room not even appropriately constructed? Like the ceiling kind of like came down at an angle or
Yeah,
something?
I couldn't stand up straight in one of the rooms, I don't think.
It's like it came up on like a step and then the ceiling was way lower.
I posted this on the internet, and my grandma watched it, and she said it was a lot better than she was expecting it to be, but she thought it was stupid that there was no furniture in the house.
Just neon colored lawn chairs.
We had a couch that we could have put in there, but we decided since he's kind of like a killer that maybe he's done this before, maybe. I don't know. So we wanted it to be an empty house.
My apartment only had lawn chairs in it.
And you brought women there and killed them.
I didn't. No. No.
I don't know if we can have that shirt.
They're not that big of a band. I don't think they're active anymore.
Now they've been insulted.
I'm sure they would love to see their shirt, their band name on
It's a cool shirt.
on this movie.
How much would you get if you sued somebody for that? Since we didn't make any money.
It would be probably nothing. You'd probably just get a court order to remove the logo from the film. I don't know.
I would just take another band logo and put it over it.
Now, Death Wish Records right there. There'd be a little money, maybe a little more money behind that.
Whoops.
Oh, well.
That's a Power Glove CD. And there's an X-Men cover on the first song. Gives me a boner.
That polo was one of the topics of one of our bickering arguments. One of our petty arguments.
I was against the polo.
You were against me, or did you purchase it, or did I buy it?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we were fighting over the gray polo for, I don't even remember what it was. I think we were just looking for anything we could fight over.
So, I see a little bit of defiance.
Yeah. This is where I was thinking.
It cost $5.99, and we definitely fought about who bought it.
Well, premium Walmart brand, George.
I stole that pot from my mom, and she wanted to make corned beef and cabbage.
No corned beef and cabbage
like
tonight, Mom.
Fucking Pizza Hut cups you stole or something.
There's a lot of silverware and whatnot in my kitchen that I did not buy.
The shoestring belt wasn't a prop for the movie. That's really what my belt was. Regularly using a shoestring to keep my pants up.
Dude, I probably wouldn't eat at that table.
There's a bunch of dead bugs on those blinds too.
Dude, there's so many dead bugs all over entire apartment.
It was really hot in there at night, and the lights they would cook the bugs, and then it smelled like chicken. So now I know what I'm gonna eat when the world ends.
94.
In Walmart. So now Walmart can sue us.
That's how much a friendship is worth.
Everything weighs on that polo. It's important. I wanted the gray polo because of blood. It looks good.
Oh yeah.
And it accentuates your body.
It did come out really well.
Dude, I have some pretty cool shirts for you to wear for the next movie.
Really?
Kira is the only actress I've ever had for one of my things that she actually memorized all the lines. And it got to the point where I'd forget a lot of it, and she'd inform me. So that's from the tree outside, the flowers. I remember I almost had a nervous breakdown at the Taco Bell before our first day of shooting, because I had $200 in my bank account, and I worked at Sonic. So we had no money. I don't think Dak, you didn't probably have a lot of money either because you were in school.
Yeah, I didn't have any money at all when I came up for this.
And you had to buy your bus ticket twice. Dak was an actor in our movie, and he bought his own bus ticket.
Well,
because he's a good friend.
I was coming up to hang out too, so it wasn't like I was just coming up for this and then going back home.
But they screwed you at the bus station.
Oh yeah, I missed a bus for some reason, and then I don't know.
Didn't you buy another one?
I don't remember. There was something going on. I don't even think I missed the bus. I think I didn't have my pass, and they wanted me to have my pass, and they made me buy a separate ticket just to show them the pass.
Fuckers.
It was something dumb like that. But
those chairs sucked.
Yeah, they caused so many problems. I had to shift my weight to a certain area of the chair to where it would stand straight. I remember you were getting super pissed that we were gonna have to buy another chair, and that would have broke the bank for you.
I worked at Sonic, man. I was very stressed out. It was a stressful
time. I'm gonna have to buy another chair. I guess I won't be eating dinner tonight. The $8.95 was gonna go to my Taco Bell enchilada.
Don't say Taco Bell enchilada right now.
It's better than Prolapse status.
The leaves on their plates, the spinach dish from that tree outside, and there's spiders in the sleeves at one point. There's spiders and spider eggs.
God damn.
They're drinking water with baking soda.
Why baking soda?
In case you guys get indigestion from the tree leaves. And spiders.
The leaves from the plant were already wilting within an hour of doing this.
So silly. I like improving.
It was pretty fun.
The best part is you talk about Italian films and when you guys are getting to know each other, and then you lead into watching a movie, but it's not an Italian movie at all. This is my favorite part about this. I also like that I had to do a close up because there really wasn't supposed to be a cut here, and you can't just do a cut and then have the same. You would know, you guys would jar or whatever. You know what I mean? You can't just cut in the middle of a scene that's continuous.
Yeah.
So I had to move in on you closely for a second. That's why it's kind of awkward. But with what you say, it's kind of funny. It was based off of a Calvin and Hobbes comic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, Calvin Hobbes is kind of dry.
Oh, yeah.
You're well, that's a cheery outlook on life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but I was really pissed because, I don't know, there's a point where you guys laughed for a second, but you guys kept going. This would be cool if we knew what you guys were saying. Once again, I'm too cheap to go buy a splitter for headphones.
It's gonna break the bank. That's when my girlfriend broke up with me.
This is Brian's idea, because we couldn't figure out. We needed something here, because I saw the movie The Taint, and there's a scene where there's like a cartoon that just comes on. And I thought it was cool to kind of interrupt your movie with something else. And Brian's like, Cow Graveyard, because we had tried to film another movie, and this was just making up footage.
Totally sent you guys out there.
Yeah, it sucked.
So disgusting.
It sucked.
Yeah, I remember the first time we stumbled upon that.
Yeah, dude, it was such a fucking weird situation.
Bloated, fucking.
Dude, I almost fell in that big ass hole, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh no!
You would have fallen right onto that bloated cow, and you would have gone inside it.
I probably was like this close to sinking into that fucking cow, dude.
Yeah.
Like the fucking ground shifted underneath me. I thought my foot was going straight through it. Like I thought it was just like a dead cat on the side of the hole.
Oh yeah.
And then I walked over to go see it, and I was like,
"This part's so gnarly."
Fucking cow.
This part's so gnarly because you think it's just gonna be a dry skull all the way through, but then when you unearth it, it's just
it's still
dude,
attached
I
to
watched
her
this
head.
and I almost puked. Just like the floppy, rotting flesh that comes out from the ground.
Wait, that's later. This is just maggots.
I don't think you can really get to that one.
Oh, that's not this part?
No.
This one was like stuck or something.
See all the dead maggots? So I stopped touching that shit. I was like, oh, I'm done.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, man. That sucked. Nobody was happy. There you go, guys.
No one was having a good time.
Look how happy I was. I skipped over there. and then Tony, look, fuck that. Look,
Still
I came.
makes me sick.
And then his mouth was open. Yeah, it sucked, man. It was funny because there's like 10 people here with all of us. We like went out like on a field trip on a Saturday morning to have fun, and then this
to
is
some place that
and
we
Shiloh's
accidentally found.
Shiloh's literally stumbling over dead animals.
Dude, there's a lot of dead animals out there.
It sucked. And then Shiloh and I wandered off into the desert because we didn't want to walk away with body parts to the ranch. So we walked off into the desert and walked for hours. And then
Wait, so this is out by my house or over?
Yeah.
Oh, my old house.
Yeah.
Remember you were going to make a mask out of this?
Yeah, guess what? That skull is in that shed out there. And it stinks in there. It's near my water source.
Why don't you fucking like clean it or something?
I'm gonna eat the flesh off of the horn that's been rotting in the sun for the last 10 years.
Disgusting.
Oh.
So gross. I don't even want to touch anything. And that one was probably the best one. We were gonna build horns and put it on, but then I don't know. We ended up finding a different one, I think, when we were going through the desert.
Thing's probably pretty heavy.
Yeah, man, it sucked. And there was a bunch of cows following us, and there was one cow that was really mad because I was carrying another cow's head in my arms.
Oh, shit. Damn, you look so young.
And plump.
Plump.
So, now Brian and I, we had 2 shoots after Dak's shoot, so we did the movie in 3 different shoots. This was the final shoot that we did with our friend Spade. Dave, yeah. We used to all play cards with them. And Spade was really cool about letting us use his house. And Dave looked like a bat. Dave was an old Marine, and I actually originally met him when I was 18, and I worked at Blockbuster. And he was a manager there, and he told me he got shot with an RPG. I don't know if it's true.
I don't know. He might be able to take an RPG.
He's a pretty gnarly dude. He's kind of built like a sumo wrestler.
For sure. What the fuck is that?
Dehydrated urine.
Audible drinking sound.
I was supposed to drink a beer with you, huh?
I'm drinking beers.
Oh, I'm not allowed to have one anymore.
You can have one.
Dak, what do you think about this footage today that you can't hear? Do you remember it?
Do I remember
hearing it at one point?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't remember what's going on.
I've watched this movie enough to know what's being said at this part.
The thing I can't figure out is everybody that's watched it liked it, but nobody's watched it really. Like our friends watched it.
What do you mean?
We got like 2,000 views.
Yeah, so obviously
somebody's seen it.
Yeah.
Well, 2,000 people see it. No, it's huge. I'm saying, but like, I wish more people had seen it. I don't know how to get. I feel like there's so many movies out there. So if anybody has any advice, I wonder. I don't know, cause like the trailer has I think more views than the actual movie.
Well, I mean that makes sense though.
That's true.
Probably because it's shorter.
I wonder if we could put up a better. I should upload this as a high def file.
Wait a minute. Is that sword in the? Yeah, that's.
Yes. Yes.
Another copyright infringement.
Oh, so speaking of
Mr. Sword.
me being cheap, Spade bought all the curtains and stuff. He bought all those sheets just for this.
Really?
Yeah, he was really cool.
Wow, he's.
And he had a lot of ideas about like the special effects and how it should be done too.
Yeah, he did the blood, and these are all his like weapons.
So did you didn't record this? No, you didn't record this part around the same time that you recorded you guys in the cow graveyard, right?
No,
they
that
actually
was
did that
early.
for Human Stew.
Yeah,
So that was like years before this footage.
Yeah.
And so
It was like a year.
1 year.
So
2 years, maybe 2.
No, 2010. This was filmed in 2011, towards the end. This was September 2011.
And I came up in
June.
Okay.
And then Brian and I also filmed in August, I think.
I came up in 2012.
2011.
Oh, June 2011.
Yeah, because then I started going to college too, so it was even harder for us to all do this kind of stuff.
Those are my goggles.
I really like this whole scene, like going to these guys' house. It's, I don't know, Spade. He's actually a pretty good actor. He's kind of creepy, got a creepy vibe. His whole part.
Yeah, he's a really smart guy too. If you saw the books in his living room and stuff, he has a cool library.
He's like intimidating in this scene. I don't know. He except for his like, I don't know. He shouldn't have worn the Ed Hardy shirt or whatever. Like what shirt is that?
I don't know.
It's like not appropriate.
He's too intimidating. I don't want to tell him what to wear. The best part about this is I have a shit-eating grin on my face, and it took like 5 takes to do this.
Yeah, because he looks like he's super
pissed.
Super pissed. Yeah. Was he pissed at you?
He's mostly pissed at Dave because Dave couldn't keep it because I kept making Dave laugh. I kept doing stuff to make Dave laugh, which is good directing.
Yeah, it's like the only thing this whole scene is that I feel like he should have worn a different shirt.
Yeah, but now in the never mind. I'll talk about that later. I got too comfortable. I like his leather pants though.
Yeah, those are perfect.
He's like the guy version of Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Because of his leather pants?
Yeah. She used to sport some leather pants. I want to start wearing leather pants, I think.
Like, even not listening, being able to hear his voice right now, that's just really scary to watch.
He swung that axe at me too. And I was scared.
That axe was pretty badass.
And then that's a real gun too.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It needs to be darker.
I liked it.
It was pretty good blood spray.
I want to use red paint in a movie for blood, like on Dawn of the Dead. Just straight up red paint.
It's artery blood, the pink blood.
Yeah.
Dark blood's vein blood.
Well, like Dawn of the Dead has like a comic book vibe,
like
colorful.
Capillary blood was like
the pinkish.
The only one that's dark red is vein blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't really want to film a sex scene. So them eating pie kind of signifies them fucking.
Well, because I remember you asked if it'd be cool if I did like a kissing scene. And I told Hannah that you wanted there to be a kissing scene, my girlfriend, and yeah, that wasn't cool.
I figured it was just cool because I got Azure and Brittany to make out, so I want to get more people to make out.
Oh yeah.
That's as far as I'd take it though.
So
I had them eat pie, and then they get intimate, and then she realizes he's a wackadoo.
Wackadoo.
Cool World. Brad Pitt. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, worried about it.
Wackadoo. See?
That plant's even more dead.
Yeah, that plant's still there. Rotting.
To this day, 40 years later.
I wonder if we should take the jar and put pieces of the baby in there. Like you just scooped it out of the blender. But, I don't know. Just blood would work. He's looking at me. Shut up.
He means it. He's sincere about it.
So that upside down flag, somebody shot that door with a shotgun. So there's a shotgun hole in that door.
What?
Yeah, do you not remember that? And that's why we were covering it up.
Oh, maybe I do remember that.
And there's like nails in all the walls. Yeah, a crazy old man lived in that house and died in that house. And then we filmed a movie in it disrespectfully. And now we're gonna go back to it. And a baby lived in there. That baby's probably possessed by the old man. I don't want nothing to do with any of that.
I don't know about any of that.
You never seen Poltergeist 2?
No.
So, okay, so now she's trying to figure him out. Because you guys have to admit, Dak's pretty adorable in this movie.
My lips are really red.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm wearing lipstick. Maybe I was.
I want a blowjob. I wish we could talk about the high school teacher that we had that is texting you to sit in his
I almost dropped his name when you said that you wanted a blowjob. I almost dropped his name, and I said, "Well, this is gonna be out there in the."
That's a weird thing to have happen to you. So this is cool. Brian was working at a tire shop.
This wasn't fucking very cool. Like,
no, this is cool though. This you doing the machine, and then you're like, you should just take me doing a whole tire, and I agreed. But I think you and I are the only ones that liked it. Did you like this scene?
I thought it should have been like cut shorter.
Everybody tells me. I'm not listening. It stays.
It is kind of long.
You know what?
It's like shows all the steps of changing a tire.
You guys can both give me a blowjob now.
It's like it's instructional.
You watch this movie, you don't only get entertainment.
I watched it more than anyone has ever watched it.
You also learn something. How to remove a tire with I don't even know what that instrument's called.
As an editor,
it's a fucking tire machine.
I think this is beautiful art. Brian just had to do it too many times.
Do you know where those goggles are? Cause
yes.
Those are like a piece of history, P-Lander Z history.
Are you trying to be an Indian giver?
No, I just want to look at them.
I was so stoked about wearing them.
We should have them in the movie again.
They're from.
I was more stoked about wearing those goggles right there than I was about doing what I'm doing right now.
The goggles are from a.
It makes me mad watching me do fucking tires.
It's not even that long. That was like 10 seconds. It's a fancy beer. Is that a Modelo?
I don't know.
That doesn't look right at all.
Oh yeah,
Henry passed away of a heart attack.
Oh.
Did he really?
Yeah.
How long ago did he?
Like a year ago.
Oh.
He's
sideways dog.
You had that dog when we were in high school.
No.
No?
They got him after I left for the military.
Oh, weird. I thought I remembered him.
We had Louie. Yeah, Louis was the little one that bark and bite at you guys.
He was not interested in playing with me at all this entire time.
Actually, you're the only one that he actually paid any attention to. He liked you. And then we just threw a t-shirt there, which is... We probably...
It looks like a t-shirt.
We just... You know what? Suspend your disbelief.
Okay.
Sacks of shits. Anybody watching this who just had the criticism, shove it up your ass. This is really cool. I thought this was a good spot.
Except this is where Dad buried his dog. I would have been so bummed if
somebody's got cash in on that moment. What?
I would have been bummed as fuck if I dug up his dog.
I would have taped it and then put it in the movie at some point. Trans Am. Trans Am is a, trailer park mascot of the world. I want a black Trans Am. 1978 Trans Am with a gold eagle on the front.
Not me.
Like on Rocky 4. Brian, your world was tires at this point.
So mad about it.
It's that tire life. Living the tire life.
There's so many fucking tires there. You did all those tires.
So much despair in that face.
Did you not see what he was doing?
Yeah, I know.
Building tires. That worked.
The despair was real.
So I don't really want to tell people what to think or anything, but the idea was we used Brian in place of who could have potentially been Dak, but we wanted you to question whether Dak killed everyone in his neighborhood or if he had, he mentions a brother and there's not much explained there, and so all you need to know is this guy's crazy and his whole neighborhood got murdered at some point. So he could be crazy because of that, or he went crazy before. And I also wanted you guys to question whether the dead baby was real or not, if he was a figment of Dak's imagination or not. What do you guys think about that?
That's some real shit. That's some real ass shit.
But yeah, I don't know.
Man, my lips are getting redder.
So this all sucked to edit because we filmed during the day and then at night and then... So this was our August shoot, sorry. That's Brian.
Such a miserable costume. Fucking middle of the summer, I had to fucking put a fucking bag and goggles over my head.
Do you remember how mad I got when I had to wear it? I yelled at Zach. Hey man, we just need to fucking film this because I'm dying in here.
Smash. Dude, the famous Smash Eel.
Smash Eel.
Whoever watched.
Oh, we put it in a plastic bag too. It's a boy.
Will you please get that fucking F tattooed on your stomach?
And if we ever have your stomach in another movie, we should write the F in with a permanent marker.
It's supposed to say Smash Field, but it says Smash Eel.
Why did the guy not do that?
Huh?
Why? What happened? How did he forget a letter?
His girlfriend fucking finished it up and fucked it up hell bad.
Oh, so he slapped her.
They put the stencil on fucking wrong.
I front flipped into that pool a couple times and it hurt my back.
Dude, it's pretty convincing craziness.
Yeah, that was...
What the fuck? I convinced myself right there.
Some good acting.
So nobody wanted to eat the pie because those plates had been sitting there for a couple of days. And so Dax smushed it with his fork. And then her food keeps disappearing from her plate, which I think is funny. I just noticed that, I think, for the first time. I know earlier there's a pot that disappears because this guy I work with pointed that out. Dak serves up the food, and then the next scene, bing, gone. Nothing. And I don't know. I can't remember if we did some of that on purpose. I actually think we argued about that too, Dak. So pretty much from this point on, it actually becomes the horror movie, I guess. But that's why we did the movie Heads, and then we had like him kind of doing the backstory with Brian going crazy to kind of get it going, you know. So we could have the build up between these two. And if you know Dak, he's doing a good job acting here. He's not really a creep, other than those cutoffs.
Cutoffs. They're hit.
It's true. Another time we shot, Brian and I went to Jesse's house, and we actually filmed the voice of Norman in his son's nursery before his son was born, and his pregnant wife was sitting there listening to him say these horrible things about women. But
he was bummed that he had to say it.
He didn't like it, but Tia was laughing. She was cool with it. It was just highly inappropriate of all of us. And all my friends are having kids when we did this movie.
Huh?
When we filmed the dead baby, by the time we filmed the dead baby, all the kids were being born. Like, I'd already written it a long time ago when I was an insensitive kid. And then, I don't know, just circumstance.
Yeah. Just happened to...
Fortunately, nobody's baby's dead.
I think I showed this to Dan and Ruby like after my daughter was born.
Yeah, she was there.
They were fucking laughing so hard.
They dug it. My parents liked it too. Like, genuine. Like, you can tell, like, when your parents are like, oh, it was okay. Did you show this to your parents?
Yeah, I showed my mom.
What'd she think?
She thought it was cool.
Did she tell you you're a creep?
Probably. I'm sure something along those lines. I know my girlfriend thought I was a huge creep. She was scared to watch. She couldn't watch the whole thing. She was too creepy to see me acting like this.
It's off-putting, yeah. I mean, he did a good job in this. If you know Dak, he doesn't act like this.
And it's, I don't know. It's really crazy watching him like
be gross.
In this part.
This is the hardest set of lines I've ever had anyone do, I think, and he nailed it. And it only took like 3 tries, actually. Like, you got super frustrated, but you finally got it.
Oh yeah. Every time I go to my friend's house, he plays the next scene to embarrass me.
Oh, do you think this is the
behavior? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take that off the trailer. I actually am over it too.
Every time I go to his house, I sit down and he plays this part.
This part right
here. And the best thing is he's yelling at me and I'm laughing the whole time.
Oh, you were holding the camera while I was screaming into it.
It's so stupid.
What were you saying right there?
Do you think this is behavior someone would want to waste the rest of my life with?
Oh, dude.
So I go to my friend's house and I sit down and then he just plays that YouTube. Oh, it was the.
This was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
the blood
fucked
squirting,
up.
so gross. This is one of the most uncomfortable but entertaining parts of the movie.
You hurt your hand.
And that.
It's paper towels. Yeah. Guts are easy.
Paper towels and fake blood that you buy from the Halloween store.
Set.
So good.
This is kind of fancy. This looks good. I like the ankle bracelet. So we covered her up with a sheet because I don't think she's gonna be there the last day we shot, but she ended up coming out all 3 days anyways because she was cool.
A lot of my friends thought I was really drinking liquor there.
Sell it out.
Sell it out.
That was a Crown Royal bottle from when I turned 21. My dad bought that for me at midnight when I turned 21.
I just noticed I had my pinky out when I did that.
Fancy. You're a fancy girl.
What if I did that on purpose?
So now you're ticked. You're about to spike the baby. Now, I don't forget why you looked down, but that was my bad. Because you fought with me on that one, too.
How'd you make Norman's water look like pickle juice?
It's dirty creek water, because I didn't want to waste bottled water, because it costs too much money.
It looks way better than...
Yeah, dead babies and shit and pissing in there.
Oh, and I wanted you to buy...
He has a Frankenstein tattoo on his arm.
I wanted you to buy green food coloring to put in it, but that was also breaking the bank.
We should have... That was so good. Gosh. I was really stressed about money. Give me a break.
Oh, it's
But it would have been good. That was a good idea.
It's hilarious now to think about it.
I worked at Sonic, and I worked with Mexicans that would call me a rich white boy and stuff, and I'd be like, I'm fucking working at Sonic. What are you talking about? Why am I rich? How am I rich? I'm working at the same job you're working. And then I eventually ended up becoming friends with them, but that job sucked. Some crackhead threw a root beer float at me.
Oh, nice.
I was so fucking mad.
Yeah, I was like, alright. I was like, fuck you very much, have a nice day, and slammed the windows on her, and she's trying to open my windows, and I opened it, I was like, I'm about to fucking backhand you. Is that a bad story to tell in the commentary?
Maybe cut that one out.
Well, welcome to Fallon. Fucking crackheads. I did. I struck her. Nah.
Yeah, cut that one out too.
I closed fist face fucked her.
Oh, what?
And that one.
This is my favorite part of the movie, actually. When the lights go out, I like this. This is awesome. This is what it's all about. I like our lighting here too. We decided to turn off the lights and actually use just the flashlight, and it looks cool.
There's so much screaming in the next like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after all that screaming, I remember seeing like the police or somebody coming around the corner.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it was for us.
That was scary.
Yeah.
My parents' old blender. They still have it. And I actually cleaned it. It didn't work. That's why we got to use it. And I cleaned it, and then it started working.
Will it blend?
It blends.
So cool.
This line's from the 25th Hour. Spike Lee's 25th Hour.
Really?
Yeah. You were my best friend. Yeah. Only he says it. Edward Norton says it quieter. He's like, you were my best friend. Because some guy dimes him out and then he goes to prison. It's a good movie. So here we made his hand in further because we kind of wanted you to question whether the dead baby was real. But there's enough blood in there where if you want to go the other route, it's up to you. That fucking looked cool. That looked like you cut your hand off.
Yeah, I like the stump. Cauterizing the wound.
Why weren't you here, Brian? Were you doing dad stuff? You must have been doing dad stuff because we filmed it right when she was born.
That iron actually got hot when we were doing this.
Cool.
I mean, like, I could feel the heat on the other side of the tissue.
That's dangerous.
It's all good.
Light it on fire.
I was kind of speaking of Italian movies, I wanted to be an Italian director on this movie. We hurt Dak as much as possible.
Sacrifice the actor's safety.
Okay, so Zach did this shot. Best shot in the movie, probably, right? That was cool, right?
Yeah.
Followed by the most stupid, fucked up shot that I never went back and fixed. Why is he taping my ass? I wanted to tape the axe and the fucking hammer. Fuck you, Zach. And then he also fucked up my audio with his stupid data plan or whatever, his iPhone shit.
the little signal noise.
Yeah, yeah, I spent months trying to get rid of that. While he's fucking playing on his phone still, probably, for all those months. That's my face. He looked like you kind of liked having the blood spray on you.
Well, you know.
Okay, so now we have, a calm moment. There's nobody's. Those are just boots laying there. Because the wall's a lot closer.
That's my package.
Look at it.
Or a lack thereof. My beanbag.
That's obviously a picture.
No, I didn't even realize it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I don't know. You're probably listening to what he's saying. So, Dak takes his cutoffs and decides to wash himself up.
Need to wash my cutoffs, my polo.
Got his Red Wings, you guys know what I'm saying? I like that shirt.
I clean up good.
He did. Look at that shirt. It's the color of kings. So now he's watching some TV, and then... This is a fucking good movie. Well done, Andrew.
Well done, Andrew.
Just pats on the back for myself.
Look at that stump. Once again, well done, Andrew.
It's a solid stump.
If I hadn't directed that stump into the stump it was, I don't know where you would be now.
That was an executive decision. On the stump. That's a really good expression.
She did really good. The best part is there's a fly that buzzes by at some point.
Oh yeah! Oh man! Perfect timing. Thanks, Pie, for being so delicious, smelling so delicious for the flies to attract you to.
I think we nailed the ending to that too.
Yeah, I love the ending.
It's creepy. And then we had Grow do the final song, and Dot Stranger the rest of the music. And Dak and I just went and saw his movie at a film festival.
Well, Grow didn't do a song. We just stole one of our songs and threw it up there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't do it special for the movie, but it works really good. I love the transition into the song, the credits, that song.
That's true. And Dot Stranger did the music though for the movie.
Yeah, he actually did the music. He actually made the music for the movie.
Makes him fucking cool.
It's so tight.
Any final words, guys? I can add on blackness. We're in the abyss now.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right, we're making a new movie, so watch it when I upload it.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
Well, I wish I wouldn't have said anything about prolapsing anuses in here, because we didn't even really explain. Like, we didn't start out with the asking if you guys had heard of prolapsing anus before, and then I said something about prolapsing anus halfway through the commentary, so that's not going to
totally
make any sense. Yeah, there's going to be no context with that at all. Oh, you're still recording, so now there is.